What's going on, warriors? Back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about artificial intelligence and how it pertains to our world and biblical texts. We're going to look at an article briefly. Then we're going to talk about why this is such a big deal and why more people don't think that this is really a big deal, but it should be a big deal. I had many trolls be like, oh, it's just AI. AI is not going to be anything. Da, 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 da. According to this article, it's showing very different things. So this is an article from builtin.com, The Futures of AI, How Artificial Intelligence Will Change the World. Innovations in the field of artificial intelligence continue to shape the future of humanity across nearly every industry. No bullcrap, dude, because my company, I work for an engineering firm, and they've implemented AI. If it's going to work its way into engineering, you know, and potentially other things here, it's pretty much going to roll every industry there is known to man. AI is already the main driver of emerging technologies like big data, robotics, and Internet of Things. And generative AI has further expanded the possibilities and popularity of AI. According to a 2023 IBM survey, 42% of enterprise-scale businesses integrated AI into their operations, and 40% are considering AI for their organizations. That's 82%. So 40% more of businesses that don't already have AI integrated into their business model are considering putting AI into their business model. In addition, 38% of organizations have implemented generative AI into their workflows, while 42% are considering doing so. It says, in addition, 38% of organizations have already implemented generative AI, meaning that they're using AI in their day-to-day tasks and workflows, and that 42% are considering the same thing. So 42% plus the 38% that already have integrated AI into their workflows. With so many changes coming at such a rapid pace, here's what shifts in AI could mean for various industries and society at large. Basically, what it's saying to us is that AI is going to work its way into pretty much all work sectors of the US economy, and whatever kind of industry you work in, surely AI will touch that industry in some form or fashion within the next couple years, if it hasn't already. Because like I said, where I work already, AI is becoming very involved in everyday work tasks here at my job. When they have AI do these things, they're able to complete these tasks at such a high rate, even if they're incorrect at some level. Even if they're initially incorrect, they still complete the vast majority. They blanket the whole workflow, and even if they're wrong, that's when the humans go in and they kind of cross check from what the standards are to what the AI has done. And you know, the AI is getting better every time it goes at this thing, because these are actively learning artificial intelligences that are doing these. These aren't just like you send out the AI there and it's not going to learn from its mistakes. That's what AI is meant to do. It's meant to learn from its mistakes, and pretty soon it will be teaching itself. It won't be having humans teach it. It will be having its own program teaching itself, you know, the parameters of whatever kind of job description it is trying to work for. So we're going to continue on here. The evolution of AI. AI has come a long way since 1951, when the first documented success of an AI computer program was written by Christopher Starchy, whose checkers program completed a whole game on the Ferranti Mark I computer at the University of Manchester. Thanks to developments in machine learning and deep learning, IBM's Deep Blue defeated chess grandmaster Garry Kasparov in 1997. And the company's IBM Watson won Jeopardy in 2011. Since then, generative AI has spearheaded the latest chapter in AI's evolution, with OpenAI releasing the first GPT models in 2018. This has culminated in OpenAI developing its GPT-40 model in ChatGPT, leading to a proliferation of AI generations that can process queries to produce relevant text, audios, images, and other types of content. Other companies have followed suit with competing models of their own, including Google's Gemini, Anthropic's Claude, and DeepSeek's R1 and V3 models. Headlines in early 2025 approaching parity with competing models at a fraction of the operational cost. AI has also been used to help sequence RNA for vaccines and model human speech. Technologies that rely on model and algorithm-based machine learning and increasingly focus on perception, reasoning, and generalization. Right there, I mean, dude, it's telling you that not only is AI being built by all these companies, they're competing. It's like the space race, right? But it's for artificial intelligence. And we're reaching some dangerous territories here. I'm not afraid and I'm not dooming, because people would say, oh, you're such a doomy person. You're negative. You see the world as this, it's just gonna all end and blah, blah, blah. Well, it's not doom. It's just reality, man. I was like, a lot of people say you're depressing for pointing this shit out. Excuse my language, but it's just reality. So that's like another thing that people do, especially like when somebody blows somebody's spot up for telling the truth about something. People hate that. People don't want that in their lives. They don't want to deal with what comes from telling the truth or from what actually is happening in reality. We much rather live in our comfortable lie. AI is going to take care of us. It's going to do our jobs for us. We are going to get a check every month, and AI will just work, and we'll go travel the world, and we'll go see whatever we want to see. It's not going to be like that, dude. It's not going to be like that. There's going to be very few people that are going to be benefiting from what is happening now, from the consequences and the subsequent growth of AI. There's going to be very small amounts of the population that are going to benefit from that. Everyone else, we're screwed. The pooch is screwed for us. I mean, it's saying that AI has been able to help with sequence and RNA for vaccines. Like, are you effing kidding me, dude? Are you gonna take? Now, this is a touchy subject for a lot of people, but like, are you gonna take that? Are you gonna take that? Let me know in the comments. Go ahead and let me know in the comments what you think your answer would be to that. Like, AI, I don't think people realize, once it starts separating itself from human intervention, we're going to reach a point where we aren't going to be able to function like we were. That's going to be problematic. You may not think it's going to be problematic, but I'm sure it's going to be problematic in some form or fashion. And the Bible tells us that if God didn't pull out the very elect in the end days, that they would have been deceived by whatever is coming down on this earth. Okay? And I believe that time is pretty short here. Like, I can't say with a guarantee that time is absolutely nigh, that we've reached the end of the human age here with the Revelations and all that. Because there's some people that say, we're in the book of Revelations, presently living in it. I can't say one way or the other because I don't know. And I don't question. All I know is what I see in front of me. And what I see is AI advancing itself at a rapid rate and with very little human intervention. So we're pretty much not even advancing AI at this point. It's probably advancing itself. And that blockchain technology is becoming very prevalent in the modern monetary banking system. And that soon, cryptocurrency will be what we use to make transactions on blockchain. So whenever you go into the beast system, not only do you need somebody to be, or something to be omnipresent, you also need something to make transactions with. So they're going to use what this blockchain technology is, which is still a relatively new process here. This was not by accident that this was created. They need a currency for the beast system. And the beast system is going to be the way of the world. And that's not what a lot of people see. A lot of people don't see that is going to be the way of the world here pretty soon, that the beast system is going to be what the government is to us today. What the United States government is to us today, the beast system will be for the entire world. So things will still appear normal to a certain degree, although AI will be working above human beings. And we're talking Skynet situation here. We're talking about, like, the police, the thing that sees everything above us, and we can't escape its sight, its hearing, any senses that this AI has, the sensors, whatever they use. You're not going to be able to get away from that. Maybe there will be pockets of normal human beings left, but it's going to get crazy. I mean, we're on the precipice of something absolutely astonishing. It's actually quite amazing what is going to happen to our world in the next few years and beyond, like 2030 and then 2030 plus. If we're already at this point with AI where it's touching pretty much everyone's job, and it will continue to be further integrated into everyone's job, it's just going to get more nuts from here. So that's where I'll leave it for now. Personally, I have said that AI is Satan, and I don't know if AI itself is Satan, but it works for Satan, is an agent of Satan. And whether or not AI is an actual the Antichrist figure, I'm not sure, but we can speculate, right? And I can continue making videos like this where it's not out of the realm of possibilities to question these kind of things, because AI is going to be what causes the great deception. The great falling away from the church has already begun, but the great deception of everything, everyone who bows down to the beast, everyone who takes the mark of the beast, everyone who is okay living in the beast system, AI will either be what that is, or it will be hand in hand. So is Satan AI? Maybe, maybe not, but I can tell you it has something to do with it. So see where it goes. If you like this content, just like and subscribe. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Love you all. Go in peace. This is Jay out.